Welcome to the Blueprint Solutions video tutorial series. In this tutorial, we will show you how to use the Setup menu. Click on the Setup menu on the left toolbar. This is where you'll be setting your preferences for Blueprint. When you click on the Setup menu, you might not have access to some of these categories. Everything in Blueprint is based on user privilege, so if you have all the privileges to these categories, you will be able to see them. You can always ask your main administrator to grant you access to certain categories and features in Blueprint. We will start with the pricing and insurer coverage. Click on the left magnifying glass icon to expand the menu. Your clinic is responsible for 3 things: batteries, accessories, and services. You manage adding items in here and their pricing. When you click on a catalog and click Create New at the bottom of the screen, you can fill out the information and add new items. Let's take a look at services. You're going to see that there is a place for CPT codes. You can go ahead and load your codes in here, and those will generate on your claim forms for you. You have the ability to mark services as insurer specific. You also have the ability to choose the expense and income account. If you are linked with QuickBooks, it will send these items into your list within QuickBooks and be associated with those accounts. The same goes for accessories and batteries. Click Create New, put in the information for the accessory, and put in your HCPCS code. You can also flag this item as being serialized. If you click this Has Serial Number box when you sell this item to a patient, it will prompt you to add the serial number and warranty date. That information will be tracked under the ALD tab under the Patient's Hearing Aid tab. Put in your purchase cost and selling price. You can also put tax on the item. Your tax percentage will automatically calculate for you. All of this information gets calculated into your Sale by Income account report, so you can run reports based on how many items are sold. You only have to add these items in these catalogs once, and then you can sell them to your clients. The hearing aid catalog is managed by our Blueprint technical team. We do our best to stay up to date and get new hearing aids into the catalog. Oftentimes, it's the clinics that are the first to hear about new hearing aids and receive them. In the event that you don't see the hearing aid you need, just send a support ticket to our team and we will add it in there for you. As for the pricing, you get to manage all of your own prices. Whenever you want to update pricing, just click on the price and enter a new one. Make sure to click out of the cell or hit enter on your keyboard to save the changes. Both of these prices can be adjusted as you go along. Patient prices are adjusted when you order, receive, and deliver aids to your patients. If you're operating in the Canadian system, all of your insurance pricing and benefit codes are loaded for you as well. Anytime you add a public insurer to a patient file, that will be the price that the patient sees on the file for their aid. Quick note: anything in the orderable items catalog can be sent for repair, but the accessories cannot. The aid options catalog is for clinics who like to track options with their hearing aids. Again, the same concept of adjusting the price by double-clicking in the cell. If you need additional options added, contact our technical team and we will add those in there for you. Under the repairs catalog, just like everything else, you have control over the pricing. To create a new repair, click on Create New at the bottom of the screen. You can then choose your manufacturer, your purchase cost, your repair type, and your selling price. If you would like to add additional repair types in the drop-down menu, you can add them under the Repair Types. You can click Create New and add the one you want. Once you add it, you can go back to the repairs and you will see it in your drop-down menu. Under the Referral Sources, click on the magnifying glass icon to expand the options. What you see here is the primary referral type. If you want to add any additional primary types on your list, you can right-click on Referral Sources and add new referrer type. Enter the name and click Create. Once it's in your list, you're going to want to add a secondary source. To add a secondary source, click Create New on the bottom of your screen. Add the name and click Create, and now you will see it in your list. Each primary type has to have at least one secondary in order to add it to a patient's file. You can also highlight and edit details to edit the referral or deactivate. This is where all your insurance information is stored. If you are in the Canadian system, all of your public insurers are already in the system. If you are in the US system, you are in charge of putting your own insurers in this list. Click Create New at the bottom of the screen and enter the insurer information. Under each insurer, there is a fax number field, so if you have that number, go ahead and add it because you will have the option to fax out of Blueprint. You will have to choose the insurance plan and invoice template. The payer ID number gets utilized if you're going to be integrated with Office Ally. You can find the payer ID off Office Ally's website and enter it here. Once the insurer is in your list, you can add them to any patients. If Pays in Full is checked, the sale will automatically allocate to insurance. In this section, Event Types is where you can create new appointments to your schedule. To add a new appointment type, click Create New at the bottom of your screen. Give the event type a name, acronym, default duration in minutes, and assign the appointment a color. The default Marked Busy checkbox indicates that appointment should show in a solid color as a visual reminder that we should not double book during that time slot. You will want to make sure to mark it if it is a sales opportunity, because this information gets calculated into your closing rate report. Only one of the appointments in your list can be added as the default appointment type. This means that when you go to schedule an appointment, it will be the first thing on the list. The next option is Documents. Click on the magnifying glass icon to expand the menu. You have two options, Categories and Status. This information is populated when you archive a document to a client's file. You will be prompted to choose the document category and status. If you do not have an option that you want in the drop-down menus, you can create a new one here. There is also a template section. Within Blueprint, you can create your own custom letters using Microsoft Word. On our website, blueprintsolutions.us, we have merge fields you can add onto your Word document to indicate where you want the patient name, date, warranty expiration date, and many other options. You can create all of your own custom purchase agreements, physician referral letters, and any other type of letter you would like. You can store them under this template section. Save the document to your computer as a .doc or Microsoft Word 97 to 2003. Drag and drop it into the Blueprint template section, and now we can use that document to generate for patients. The template feature is really useful, and we provide all of the instructions under our Marketing Resources tab on our website, blueprintsolutions.us. We will cover this more in depth in a later tutorial. The next feature is User Administration. To expand the menu, click on the magnifying icon. Only the owner is granted this right away. If you want to edit someone's privileges, click on Users, click on their name, right-click, and Edit Privileges. The blue check tiles are the privileges that this user has. You can also choose to assign them a role here. Users can be given more than one role. If you want to copy privileges from a different account, you can do so here. You can allow all receptionists to have the same privilege as the administration. Same goes for the Edit Reports section. Anything with a blue check mark is a report that this user can see. If I want to create a new user, I can click Create New at the bottom. It will ask for a username, password, the person's information, and email address. Then you can assign them a role and they will get those privileges. You can also assign them multiple roles. If you want to give this particular person more privileges than others, you can right-click and edit privileges. Then you can manually give them blue check marks. Once done, click Update. Just to refresh, when you highlight and right-click on a user, you can edit their privileges, reports, what locations they have access to and can be scheduled at. All of your users are managed within your user administration. If anything is grayed out in Blueprint, it's typically due to a permission issue. We hope you found this Blueprint OMS tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, please give us a call.